Rashid and Princess Haya draw very embarrassing conflict in British courts fueled by mother's eligibility and father married. London. The practical transition in the dispute between Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and his wife Princess Haya Bint Hussein to the legal and judicial level with tangible vigor from both sides can be seen as the biggest evidence of the failure of family mediation attempts and the arrival of the crisis, marital and personal, began and is now political to a dead end in the path of compromise or remediation. The parties are already beginning to prepare the legal papers they will play in the British courts. The conflict is based on the guardianship and the welfare of the two children rather than financial or family. The danger of this dramatic shift is that it will allow legal advisors to use personal estimates and secrets that could lead to a breakdown in UAE-Jordan relations first and to the chaos of the UAE's relations with several countries. A competent legal reference here confirms to Al-Quds Al-Arabi that idea of entitlement to guardianship originally is based on the provision of evidence and convincing the court that the second party has problems and its eligibility is lacking in the care and security of two children. Consequently, experts expect to disclose exciting information that will become fertile material for the media during the stages of litigation, which cannot hide all the details in a case, especially if it is decided by the principle of openness of judicial investigation. However, behind the scenes, Oman has tried hard to avoid this bump for the past 2 weeks, but the princess's insistence on fighting the whole battle for the custody of two children, and especially the sons, failed the Jordanian endeavors, while Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum in turn decided to fight the same battle. Also, after Jordanian family's mediation failed to secure the return of his sons to Dubai without disputes and in return for the declaration of divorce and separation and prepare for any settlement of any kind. Based on the nominations of Al-Quds Al-Arabi in the field of the beginning of exchange of legal advisory notes, bin Rashid's potential to provide financial cover for his representation in the British judiciary appears to be far greater than that of the Hashemite princess. Financially, in additional indication of the seriousness of the dispute and his sense of shock and betrayal in the issue of the two boys as close to him. For her part, the community close to the Jordanian princess indicates that she is fully ready for separation and hopes that the mediators of the two families can reach an amicable agreement that will keep her and her two children stay with her. It has Dubai without them and in any formula. The most legal paper that seems to be in the hands of bin Rashid so far as he leaks from the legal corridors is that he wants to hold a special trial offered by the British Family Welfare Act in cases of similar conflicts, in which he will provide evidence that the princess' mother in practice was abducted without the knowledge of their father, and the most important reason, on the basis of production of a climate that doubts the eligibility of the princess as mother guardianship. This is a difficult and complex curve in the legal framework that leads the case to the height of excitement and also the chaos. The paper which Princess Haya's circles say mother will respond by is based on compelling and sorry to prove the status of married father and doesn't guarantee mature care for his children in the sense of relying on what the issue of polygamy might raise in the hearts of the British judges, who will be considered in a very complex case and where a lot of legal ambushes and personal and most important political. The princess's approach here also proves that legal confrontation will be very embarrassing for all parties unless Oman, which recently left the issue of mediation, provides a third refuge that prevents the two countries from being involved in a more complex crisis that will not end simply. A non-calculated and violent statement of solidarity with his fugitive princess from Dubai.